Hello, everybody. I think I'm live. Hello, hello. I'm gonna wait just a second here yep, everything's popping up, so that's super nice. Welcome, everybody. If you're on YouTube, you will see this on Wednesday. There will be a chapter bar at the bottom of the YouTube screen, so you can go through and you don't have to listen to all the chit chat if you don't want to. But if you're seeing it on YouTube, I'm not live anymore, but I will be live on YouTube on Friday. Hi, Bridget. Thanks for joining me. I have a few things that I want to share that I got over the weekend, and then we're going to make a quick card. Hi, Iona. Thanks for joining me today. It looks like people are popping on. Hey, Daisy. So Facebook is doing its job and notifying people. The lighting looks okay. I have my blinds opened a tiny bit. It's supposed to be hot here today, so I'm trying to keep the office closed up so it's cool. So let's go ahead and get started. I have some things to share here that I got. I got a small Stampin' Up! Order over the weekend. If you joined the paper party, invoices went out last week. Everybody has paid their invoices, so thank you so much. And I've placed my order. It is still in picking. So I kind of expected it to ship by Friday, and it didn't. So I'm hoping it ships today. I will get an email out to everybody this week, an update on it, but everybody's paid, the order has been placed, and now we're waiting. And then I don't have the dates right off the top of my head. I want to say that our party is it September 3rd and 4th? I will double check on that and get an email out to everybody. Pip and I just had a meeting last week to finalize some things, so that was nice that we connected, and we're just in the create mode and getting things together, and we will be crafting with everybody at the very beginning of September. So last week, the mini catalog and the celebration catalog went live. Most of you should have received your catalog from me. I sent 2 more out today that were having some issues. But otherwise, everybody should have got their catalog. If you didn't, you can let me know and I will get catalogs out to you. So we have the fall winter catalog. So this has all of our fall stuff and Christmas stuff in it, which is nice. I will be doing a Christmas Stamp-A-Stack event for World Card Making Day, which is October 2nd, where we will be making 12 Christmas cards. So I wanted to mention that. I don't have all of the details yet for it. In fact, I have some product coming that will be part of it where I'll need to make some things. So I need to wait for that order to finish designing my stuff, but that will be coming at the end of August, and that will be a lot of fun. I've never done a Christmas Stamp-A-Stack inspired event where we just focus on a ton of Christmas cards. And I thought that would be really fun to do this year. So we'll be doing that and using the product in here. And then every $50 you spend, you get a free product out of the celebration catalog. And when you open this up, there's lots of fun stuff. I've talked about how beautiful this bedazzling paper is. There's lots of designer paper stuff. There's the penguin paper. There is some stamp sets, this black and white, beautiful paper. I think it's beautiful. It's just not one of my favorites because I'm in fall Christmas mode. But then there is this Peaceful Prince and the Christmas Stamp-A-Stack event will feature this paper, and you will get a sample of this paper. So that will be a lot of fun. And then this has been a big hit. I've had several orders come in where they're getting the sheep stamp set and the sheep dies for free. So if you place a $100 order, you can get both of these for free, which is really fun. I can't wait to start seeing some things done with these sets as people are getting them. And then we have a couple more stamp sets and then the die. This one coordinates with the stamps that we already have. This one, I just saw some projects for this and thought they were really cute. And then if your order is $300 or more, you will get this stamp set for free in your words, which is the host set. And then also, if you're interested in purchasing the starter kit, you can do that and you get a free bundle. These are the bundles that are listed. So you spend $99, you get $125 in product. So you get $26 for free. And then you also get a bundle of your choice, and then everything ships to you for free. And then you will save on all of your future orders. So it's a great time. It's weird to have celebrations right now. It's making me feel like it's the beginning of the year when it's really not. So it's just an odd time to have it. Stampin' Up! Has never done celebrations at this time. Celebrations has always happened in January, February, and March. So that is a little bit crazy, right? So let's look at a few things that I got. I ordered 2 more packs of the Harvest Meadow designer paper. Harvest Meadow. And I had used so much of this up that I barely had any left. So I ordered 2 packs of it. I'm going to be doing other things with it. So I wanted to make sure that I got 2 packs right away. So I did that. And this is the paper we're going to be using today. And it's the gorgeous fall paper. I think it has great designs and great colors. It's not my all-time favorite fall paper from Stampin' Up. That is still Spice Cake from 2012, but it is a great paper. I do love it. So we have this. I got 2 packs of that, and I'll just put that with my designer paper. And then I got some stamp sets and dies. I got the little stockings stamp set and the dies that go with this. This, I have a project that is due with it, and this will also be part of the Stampin' Stack event that we will be doing for World Card Making Day. So if you're thinking about getting this, you might want to hold off and get it as part of the event. So I got the stamp set and the dies that go with this. This is photopolymer, so that's really nice. I always like it when it's photopolymer. I got Whimsical Trees and the dies that go with this. This is red rubber, and this will be part of that event as well. And I love this set. I can't wait to use it. Let's see. Okay, so then I got the Merry Snowflakes, and this has dies that go with it, and they are stitched snowflakes, which are beautiful. Hey, Kathy. Kathy said, back in hot, humid Missouri. Ick. Yeah. Can we just get into some fall weather? Like, I know there's still like a month to go of summer, but I'm over it. So I got this specifically for this greeting because I have a really fun idea for this. And then specifically also for the stitched snowflakes, it is red rubber as well. The next one I got, which was funny, I didn't think I got this one. And then I got the box and I was like, oh yeah, I did get this one. And it is the Encircled in Warmth. And it is, now is this the one that is a bundle? I think that might be why I got it and didn't realize it. No, it is not. Okay, so the other thing that I got, and I did not get this in the bundle, I just wanted the punch, was the Holly Punch. So this comes with this bundle here, and I don't really like this stamp set. It's fine. I'm not going to use it. There's other Christmas stuff that I would want to use, but I do like the punch. So I just got the punch with it, without the stamp set. And then I got this one, and I love this. This is pretty. These would be great for circle cards. Next, I got the candy cane background, and this is going to be fun to use. I think it's going to have, I don't usually get background stamps. They're not necessarily my favorite. I don't feel like I reach for them enough. Hi, Linda. but I did get this one, the candy cane background, and it's red rubber. And then I'm over the moon excited for this. This is the host set. I'm going to show you which stamp set this reminds me of. Let me grab it. I got to find it. It's in my retired stuff. It is called Greeting Card Kids. Here it is. This was from many, many moons ago. Greeting Card Kids. Look at that. It totally reminds me of this one. This one is so cute. I love it. The sitting on the pumpkin. Oh, I just love this set. I'll never get rid of it. But I got this. This is the host set. So when you spend $150, you can get this stamp set on your host rewards, and I believe it is $12. I love this one, and I cannot wait to use this one. Now, I know what you're thinking, but you don't like coloring, right? And this is coloring. This is just too fun to not color, and I think it will be super cute. It also reminds me of like the Charlie Brown kids, like the way that they're drawn. I also think that it's not a ton of hard things to color. Like his shirt will be super easy to color. His hat will be super easy to color. The pumpkin girl will be easy to color. Like it's all fairly easy. So I love that. I was so excited to get that. So let's set that aside. Oh, and the other two things that I got, which I had gotten a set of these brushed metal adhesive back dots, and I lost them. And even when we tore the office apart and hung the camera and did all of that, I never found them. So I think I threw away my original set. Quite honestly, I think I threw them away. So I was so happy to get these so that I can begin using them. This is my ordering special for the month. So not only when you spend $50, you get a free celebration item, you will also get my favorite card kit, and you will get these brush metalled adhesive back dots from me. So when you place an order this month, there's lots of fun free things that you get. So that's this month. And then the other thing that I got, which I was so glad to get, because this is also going to be an item that is part of the Stamp and Stack event. And it is the matte decorative dots. And this is in the section of the catalog for the Sweet Stocking. Let's see, it's past this right here. So there's red, yellow, green, and then blue. And they're like, it's actually like a blue gray, and they're in this suite here. So I was glad to get those so that I have them. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with our projects. Yes, Linda, totally. Catalogs have been sent out. Did you not get one? You should have got one. Let's see. I think you're part of Blessed to Craft, so you should have had one in that. And then you also, I sent you a package with, let's see, Mini Retreat. If you don't have one, I'll send you out another one. But you were at the top of the list. You were in the very first batch that went out. So let me know. And if you haven't, I have to order more catalogs from Stampin' Up. Maybe I'll try to see if Wendy has an extra one if you need one, so I can get it out to you today. But yeah, totally let me know, because you were in the first batch of catalogs that went out. So today I want to make a card using, today we're focusing on designer paper. So we're focusing on this really beautiful Harvest Meadow paper, and I'm going to use this stamp set here. So the Well-Defined, and I am going to need Misty Moonlight as my ink. That's Night of Navy. That's not what we need. We need Misty Moonlight. I just grabbed the wrong one. Misty Moonlight. And these are the designs. Let me grab my designer paper so I can show you which ones I'm focusing on. Okay, so we're going to focus on any of these designs would be awesome, but there was no catalog. Okay, that's super weird. Okay, I'll get you a catalog out, Linda. I'm so sorry. That is super weird. I'm trying to think if I changed over packaging. Did I open your package up and pull the catalog? Okay, I'll get you one out today. I'll see if Wendy has an extra catalog I can just get from her until I order some more from Stampin' Up. So these are the two that we're going to focus on. They're really beautiful. You see the blue in this design here. And then this image here is mimicked in this image. No, I'm really sorry, Linda. That I don't know what happened. So these are the two we're going to focus on. I'm going to cut these down to some strips, and I will have a PDF for you guys. So last week on Wednesday, I did a live. I just posted that PDF on Saturday for you guys. I will post this PDF today. So I'll have that done for you guys today. So the first thing we're going to start out with is our Misty Moonlight cardstock. And I'm doing it in an orientation that I don't normally do. So I took a piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. I cut it in half at 5.5. And then I scored it at 4.25. I'll just take my bone folder and make that crease really, really like straight. Like I just want to make sure the cardstock is not cracking. So if that happens and you fold your cardstock and it cracks a little bit, if you just take a really good bone folder and run it over the surface of your card, it will flatten it out. Okay, so then if you want, you can add a piece of white cardstock inside. The next piece that we are going to use is going to be a piece of just jade. Now, I've run this through an embossing folder. It is the Pretty Flowers embossing folder. And what I want to do is take one of my sponge daubers. Well, you can take a sponge dauber. I think I'm just going to take one of my blending brushes. And then I need just jade ink. But a sponge dauber or a sponge would work. Anything that you can just get the ink onto your project. So we will take this. We'll pick up a little ink. Like so. And then we're going to start off of our card. Let me get a piece of grid paper. So we'll grab that ink and then we're just going to go over the surface to darken up that embossed part. This is going to be really light. I am not pressing at all onto this. I really just want it on the surface. I just want it to pick up the design. See how the design of the embossing folder is really coming to life when you do that? The blending brush is really awesome because you can really use a light hand and get that like design to pop. You could also do this with white ink to make it pop a little bit more. And just the more ink you want on there, the more you can do. Just like that. And look how pretty that is. You could use either side. I'm just going to show you the back side of this. So you could totally use the back side of this embossing, this embossed image. Sometimes we don't think about that. But look at how beautiful this design is if you use the opposite side. I'm just going to do this one edge just so you can see the difference. It's just a little different, right? So you can get more use out of your supplies, get a different look. And I love this embossing folder. Let me show it to you up close. It's so pretty. And I feel like this can be fall, like it can be fall inspired or fall themed. So now I want to take some foam and add it to this. If you emailed me asking me what foam I used, I just got back to all of those emails. And I am planning on doing a video sharing the 3 types of foam I'm using and the new, like my adhesives that I'm using now. I feel like the last video I did of that, it's outdated because Stampin' Up! Doesn't have snail adhesive anymore. They changed their adhesive. So, I'm going to do an updated video. So for this, I'm just going to layer this. So this is just a standard A2 size card. Then I've taken a 1/4 inch off the edges. So this is 4 inches by 5 1/4. So we have a really pretty layer. These 2 colors are really beautiful together. I never would have thought to put them together, but once I have, they're really pretty. So now I just have these strips. They're like 1 inch by 3 3/4. Again, I'll have the PDF out for you guys that has the exact. Yeah, this is 1 inch and 1/4. Okay. And then they're 3 3/4 inches. So what I'm going to do is flip all of these over, and then I'm just going to use a little snail, or not snail, seal. A little seal on here. I use the Seal Plus because I think it's easier to use, but again, that's something that I will go over in my adhesive video and share with you. And then what I'm going to do is just start over here at this edge. And we only have 3 strips, so we're not making the strips go all the way across. We're going to leave a little bit in between each strip. And then we'll do all 3 of these. So there's a little bit above and a little bit in between. And then there's a little gap here. So really, we've really focused on designer paper and showing the colors and how beautiful that is. That's really the highlight of the card. So now what we're going to do is take, this is from the So Sweetly Stitched dies, and I want to use Misty Moonlight because that is the color of the cardstock. I need a block. Let me see. I'm not sure how big of a block. So I want to use Gratitude. This one right here. I love this stamp set. It is really one of my favorites this season. And then we'll use Gratitude. And then I'm going to try to get this straight on here. I'm a little far away. And actually, I can come forward quite a bit. I'm leaning and it's hurting my back because I'm feeling like I need to be so far. But like, yeah, that's better. That is more. Let's see how straight I got it. Really straight. I'm very impressed with that. Okay, so we're gonna let this dry a little bit. It doesn't take very long to dry. Then I have this ribbon. And this is the Diamond Weave ribbon. It is in the suite. And I just did this, I can't remember, maybe on my live on YouTube, maybe I did this, where I colored this ribbon with my blend. This is the dark jade, this is the light jade blend, and I colored it. You can totally color this ribbon lots of different ways. You can use your reinkers. You can press this right into your ink pad if you want. You can just use like your bone folder. And you can color it that way. So there's lots of different ways that you can color your ribbon and get, now this looks a little bit darker. Like blue might not be the best. Let's see if we can get a little bit of that ink off and it'll look more misty moonlight. This looks more like Night of Navy to me. But you can see like the back part of it looks a little bit lighter. So there's lots of different ways that you can color this ribbon if you want a different color on it. Or you can just use it. We're just using it just how it is today. And I'm going to do a bow. So the only thing with this and tying a bow is because it has this diamond weave on it, it's a little bit hard to... I'll show you. When you're pulling your loops through, it's a little bit hard to get that to adjust. I might need to like have a little, yeah, let me just get a little bit more ribbon. Because it has all of the open pieces on it, it like gets caught up a little bit. So, hi Diana. So you just might need to work with it a little bit, like... And like that piece was really small. So what I'm going to do is just work with a bigger piece and it's going to be less frustrating for me. And then just work through it. Like when you pull that loop, it's going to like not be easy kind of to make the loop smaller, but just work with it and you'll see that it'll work. Okay. And then tighten it. The thing is that even if it's not super tight, like even if the knot isn't super tight, the bow's probably not going to go anywhere because it has a little bit of grab to it. Okay, so that's probably good. And then I don't need to melt the ends of this because of the type of ribbon it is. This ribbon is really pretty. I really love it too, Julie. So now I just want to put a little bit of foam on the back of that. Yeah, I think just this one piece will work. And I totally cut my finger. That didn't feel good. And then here's a tip. If you have the backing to this other foam that you saw me use, the foam sheets has this like backing piece. And if you have this extra foam, like I just cut off a little too much, you can stick it on the back of that. You need to be really careful with this. This is really sticky foam. And the other day I had my notebook where I keep all of my lists of things that I need to do and my work lists and everything. Had it sitting there and a big piece of foam tape got stuck right on that piece of paper and there's no getting it off. Like it is stuck there. So keep a couple of these laying around and then if you have a little bit of extra foam, you can stick it on there. So let's finish up this card by adding our greeting. I'm going to add it where it sits over the designer paper. And I think that that's even. And then we're going to take some glue dots and add them to this bow. And just add this on the corner. Now, This is thick ribbon, so I'm putting it on the actual paper. I'm not putting it up on this part because this part's already popped up. So I want it down on the actual card, and then just fuss around with this. And you have a really simple card. This would be really easy to mass produce. It would make a lot because your strips are so small. So it would be really easy to do because you would just do the strips. And then you could do this with any designer paper you want. Oh no, Daisy. Daisy said, did that once with my Cricut mat, too sticky as it was brand new. Yeah, I was writing on my notepad and I was like, what in the world? And I turned it over and there was a big piece of this foam tape stuck right to it. And I thought, well, it's there now. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So I really love this. This has lots of different sentiments. You could do this for Halloween. It would make a great Halloween card. And then you could add like a little bat. If you have the old bat punch out some glitter black paper and add it to it. It would be great. You could add a little pumpkin to this. They have the Christmas, the winter. A snowflake would be perfect on this. So this is a great design to start out with and focus on that designer paper. So I'll get a PDF up for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this card. I have a couple projects planned for you guys for this week, and then I'll be live on YouTube at the end of the week. Wish me luck this week as the kids go back to school. This is our last official lazy summer day. We are celebrating with having BLTs for lunch here in about an hour, and then Kayla goes to school tomorrow for her first day of 8th grade, and then Violet and Andrew start school on Wednesday. Violet is going into 6th grade and Andrew is going into 4th grade. So it is a big week for all of us. This mama is having a little bit of anxiety as we head back into the world of COVID regulations and issues that we will have to navigate through. We have been safe at home in our own little world all summer, and we very much have enjoyed it. So I just had to call the school this morning and get some clarification on some things and like get back into thinking about it. And then it's a big year for Violet. It's her last year at the elementary school, and as a lot of you know, Violet is autistic, and so navigating what to do for middle school is going to be a huge part of our year, and it will be very sad. Her teacher that she has had the last 3 years is amazing. I don't even know how I'm going to continue to get Violet through school when we don't have her teacher anymore. I will be very sad. So it's a big year for us, and we're excited to be going back to school and getting back out into the world, but it's a lot, right? It's a lot. So I hope you guys are all doing well, and I will catch you in my other projects this week. Have a wonderful day, you guys, and I will talk to you later.